Controversial rap album cover is making its way around social media. The cover shows pictures of men who have been murdered in Jacksonville. Local rapper Ksoo posted the picture to Instagram. A Jacksonville rapper known as Ksoo is among 5 people indicted on first-degree murder charges. The News4Jax I team has been looking into this case and others involving local rappers making music videos about real murders.
Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy OJ the Demon, and you already know I'm back with another video. Again, I'll be trying really hard to upload every week or every 2 weeks for you guys, so please don't forget to subscribe and drop a like on this video. Today we're going to be talking about one of Jacksonville's most notorious rappers by the name of Ksoo 23. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are already familiar with Ksoo. Ksoo is a member of ATK, and if you have no idea what ATK is, let's just say it's a group associated with Young and Ace. I first discovered Ksoo back in 2020 when Young and Ace dropped a song titled ATK War, and it was featuring Ksoo. What really made Ksoo stand out to me in this particular song, Ace completely refrains from name dropping while dissing ops. Ksoo, on the other hand, just didn't care. This is hypothetical, but let's just say that the courts had suspicion that Ksoo actually murdered Tiki, which is the young man Ksoo name dropped in that verse. For context, if you aren't familiar with Jacksonville's whole drill scene, Tiki was an 18-year-old that was gunned down at a gas station alongside his friend in 2019. Courts in several states have allowed prosecutors to introduce rap lyrics written by defendants into criminal trials as evidence of motive and intent. So right there alone, Ksoo just potentially indicted himself with motive and intent to commit a crime he probably didn't even do. I say this to give a better understanding on how rap lyrics intertwine with rappers' legal situations, which is exactly what is happening in Ksoo's situation specifically.
I'm on that big B shit, you feel me? Like, you know,
I'm dead.
baby, you know, yeah.
We smoking on Bibby, you already know.
Oh, you smoke that baby, that shit nationwide, and
Smoke Bibby to the face.
I'm finna trademark baby. He finna be on like Google and shit. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like 16-year-old got shot the fuck up.
Hey, say hello.
I'm finna put that boy ass on Google.
Disrespectful antics, not just in the music but also outside of the music, is what Ksoo would be known for. Ksoo, whose real name is Hakeem Robinson, is currently being accused of 2 different murders. One of a KTA rapper who he believed was connected with the murder of his brother, and the other of Lil Bibby, who's rapper Julio Fulio's younger brother. Let's firstly talk about his alleged revenge killing that initially warranted his arrest. Ksoo's older brother, Willie Addison, but goes by the stage name Boss Goon, was released from prison in 2018 after serving 7 years on charges of burglary. Within just 7 months of being released, he was killed in a mass shooting, which is just super sad and unfortunate. He was killed after performing at a club that same night. Abdul Robinson Sr., which is their father, was driving home with Boss Goon and several other passengers before their vehicle was shot up. This shooting would lead to Boss Goon's death. The father actually spoke to the news about the events that took place on that fatal night, so I'll just let you guys hear it from him.
I guess 2 or 3 cars pulled up on the side of us, shot inside our car over 100 times, killed my son in the front seat, shot my son in the back, in the head 3 times, shot my nephew several times, a couple more passengers in there were shot several times, numerous of times, and I drove all the way from there to Memorial Hospital, shot in the back myself twice.
Roughly around a year after this incident, a ATK affiliated rapper by the name of Lil Buck would claim this body and drop a diss track on Ksoo's deceased brother, Boss Goon. Not long after, Charles McCormick, who we know as Lil Buck, was killed. The story allegedly goes like this. After Lil Buck dropped a diss song on Ksoo's deceased brother, Ksoo decided to go on some type of family revenge hit alongside his brother, father, and 2 other friends. It is crazy to think that he potentially did a drill with his own father. The crew called Lil Buck outside of a shopping plaza and proceeded to gun him down, standing over him, shooting him multiple times in the head at point-blank range with a rifle.
A victim was shot here in the head. Multiple people on scene telling me they heard at least 6 gunshots. It's a very sad scene out here. I want to take a live look at the scene right here. This is in front of a Baptist primary care location on Merrill Road in Arlington. Sources are telling us that the victim was shot in the head and killed in this parking lot.
Police were quick to arrive on scene. They fled in a gray Nissan Altima with police chasing after them. The group of killers crashed the Nissan Altima and continued to flee on foot, splitting up. Two of the men decided to hide in a nearby house and held the woman who lived there hostage while they changed their clothes and called up a getaway driver. She would later become a key witness in helping the police identify the men responsible. Their names were Dominique Barner and Leroy Whitaker, who are allegedly known Ksoo associates. Barner would be arrested for the burglary and would admit to police that Ksoo in fact was the killer and he only was the getaway driver. Cops were also able to recover the murder weapon with Ksoo's DNA on it, linking him to the crime along with all the surveillance footage. If that wasn't damning enough, days after the murder, Ksoo went on Instagram and posted a picture of Lil Buck and said bye bye. He also posted a video of himself at a nail salon getting a manicure with the caption reading, "Kill a nigga then go get my toes done," which is just honestly insane, and these disrespectful loudmouth antics is basically what led to his demise. This was enough evidence for cops to arrest Ksoo for murder. They also arrested his father on charges of accessory to murder.
21-year-old Hakeem Robinson and his father, 49-year-old Abdul Robinson, are both in the Duval County Jail. Hakeem Robinson is charged with second-degree murder, and Abdul is charged with accessory after the fact.
Things would only get worse for Ksoo. Not only did his friend snitch on him, but his father, yes, his own father, will be testifying against him at trial, which completely blows my mind. Not only does he have a dead son, but now he's probably gonna have a son that is doing life in prison because of his actions, which is just the sad reality of the situation. At this point, Ksoo's like the first rapper to do a drill with his dad, and the first rapper to also get snitched on by his dad. Funny how that works, but let's move on and discuss his second murder case. Ksoo has also been charged with the 2019 murder of Lil Bibby, whose real name is Adrian Gaynor. This specific killing is one of the many killings that fuels the ATK and KTA beef. Ksoo would taunt and mock Bibby's death all over social media and in songs.
And you know we smoke Lil Bibby, bitch. Ksoo bitch, Glocks and Rugers, we be hitting.
Bibby was shot and killed outside of Hilltop Village apartments. Bibby and his friend were looking down at their phones when a gunman wielding a rifle ran up on them. They took off running in separate directions. Bibby's friend got away, but the gunman chased Bibby, stood over him, and shot him repeatedly until he died. Apparently, the same guys that were with Ksoo to carry out the other murder also came along to commit this murder as well. And get this, they're snitching. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. The same exact guy from the Lil Buck murder possibly snitched on Ksoo in this crime as well. Police didn't actually have any solid evidence to connect Ksoo to this murder besides information told from the snitch and Ksoo's constant social media dissing. But all in all, in the Bibby murder, they do have a weak case against him, so he possibly can beat this murder case. But as for the murder of Lil Buck, I don't think so, because they do have DNA surveillance. They have just so much against him. But as always, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. This is crazy. This man father is literally snitching on him. But yeah, again, make sure you guys please like, subscribe, and tune in for the next upload. Thank you guys.